you. I know, I'm 1 minute late. You have to sue me. Okay. How are you? Got cards laying everywhere. Okay. So, today we're going to look into your future paths. We've done past lives, which I'm sure we'll do again because we've all had many. And today we're going to look into our future. It's going to be roundabout and what it's going to look like. And it's not a bad idea to find out what it is because we might be able to change our path if it doesn't look pretty. And I'll be honest with you. If you've got bad cards, I'll let you know. I'll just tell you the truth. I want to thank all of you for your sweet, kind little comments about little man. I think I'm going to lose my job. I'm being replaced. He's going to be your new host. Unfortunately, the only thing he'll say is hi, but hi. So, but he had fun. He was getting sleepier. He probably would have said a little bit more, but that's okay. Do some cleansing. Come on in, baby. Miss Harley wants to come in and say hello, and she wants to tell y'all something of what happened last night. What happened last night?
Hi.
Say hi, friends.
Hi.
What happened last night?
I don't know.
What did you lose in your mouth?
A teeth?
She lost another tooth. Okay.
What?
Yep. She got lots of places to rest straws, and she's got lots of places to slurp worms. Eat worms. Maybe. But she wanted to share that news with you guys that she lost another tooth last night.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations. All right. Are you done?
Yeah.
Say bye, friends.
Bye.
Lucas. But see you later.
See you later.
Alligator. Go on. I'll see you after a while. Okay. Huh? Oh. Okay, her tooth is in the bag. Somehow the tooth fairy showed up and gave her money, and she got to keep the tooth.
It's $2.
I told her I told you you're going to file taxes on that. Fill out a 1099. Now she's self-employed. Hello, everyone. Just cleansing my cards. I'm going to go over here and look in the chat. Y'all just talk amongst yourselves, and my phone is here. So if I don't see nothing, y'all know how to do it. Just let me know if I don't see something. So, was my husband the first one in here, or is that where my chat room is all messed up? Hubby's in here. He said he was going to put his Bluetooth in because, he's working. So, dragonfly. I'm inhaling the sage. Okay. It goes so much better on turkey. Upper 40s. Wow. It's 66 degrees here. It's warm. Feels like spring. So now all the heat's off. I haven't pulled my air conditioners. Maybe that's why. Speaking of heat, Lee and I managed to replace all the heat in the house by the skin of our teeth. And that's why I do readings. So thanks to you guys who've paid for readings, because that's what paid for the heating. So thank you guys. All right. So Miss Victoria, how are you, darling? All right. Oops. Try not to set my cards on fire. Or the keyboard. Okay. Deb and Joe's in the house. Joe, how was your birthday, honey? It was the first thing I did yesterday morning was text her. A happy bliss birthday. Okay. Yeah, no fireplace needed. Yeah, well, let's enjoy it while we can because something tells me we're going to have a cold winter. Of course, that's why they call it winter. You know. All right. So, what have I not got to? So, Deb, dumplings in here. You can't stay. That's okay. Oh, I didn't disappear this time, honey. We love you too, honey. Catch the replay. It's okay. Drizzling. Yeah. No coat required. 50s. Yeah. Yeah. I think this is the time that we take to kind of make sure that we've winterized everything outside. Kids still go outside and play. Miss Nadia is in the house. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. Okay. I think I've got everybody. Christine's in the house. Hi, honey. I know you're a busy bee. I have been too. Let's see. All right, let's get down to the bottom. Miss Cindy's in here. Hi, Cindy. How are you, honey? Welcome, welcome. The man is side anchor man. Yeah. Rotten. I know. Joe told me she could concentrate on what I was saying because he's just too cute. He's rotten. Michael's in the house. Oh, it just jumped. What the dickens? Okay. Nad's cats. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, and welcome. Miss Pat's in the house. Okay. I know. A lot of people get aggravated when you kind of do roll call, but I don't want to miss anybody. I want you to feel at home here. Okay. All right, guys. So, like I said in the title, I did go back and change it instead of like, it is midweek pulse. And if we need to get into some global stuff, we will. But after talking to Nadia and getting your all's opinions, and y'all left comments and emails, I appreciate it. I have also gotten emails and questions that we'll probably tackle Friday night for our global recap, especially about these animals and the craziness that's going on. Okay. And Miss Renee, I know you're going to watch this replay. She said that I had permission to look into her future as well. So hopefully I won't forget. All right. All right, I'm going to put the oracle over here. Cards are cleansed, so let's do it this way. I know everybody wants a reading for their future. I guess the fairest way to do it is whoever raises their hand first. Do mine, do mine. Hi, Miss Caroline. I got the thumbnail for Friday. Thank you, honey. It's beautiful. Go Nads. We going there today? Oh, that's another thing. You know, doing our gratitude thing the other day, it raised the frequency so well. I told you all that later in the other video. But alphabet, now I have to do alphabet. I don't even want math. Okay. A, B, C, D. Okay. Just teasing. Anyway, something that I want to start including is taking some time, even through just at random throughout the show, is to raise our laughter because it raises our frequency as a collective, even just in the chat or anybody that wants to watch it later. So if you have a corny joke, try to keep it as clean as we can. But you know what I mean? If you've got a great joke and you want to share it, I think Lee's going to probably pull off some really stupid dad jokes, but you know, You got a crazy little story you can fit into the chat, that's fine. Christine, I know you're still dealing with hurricane cleanup. It is so sad, honey, for the people that didn't have insurance. It's too expensive to rebuild. I know. But anyway, how does Joe type her then? I can't even talk. Joe Biden's doing his thing this morning or this afternoon. She types faster. Well, it's because she's a scout. She's out in front of everybody. So, or she's just cheating. But you know. Who wrote 20 mics to the outhouse? I'm afraid to ask. 20 miles. What am I missing? Is that a joke? All right. If we're going to do this alphabetical, I can't talk today. Does anybody have to leave immediately? Because I'll do yours before you leave. We could do that too, if you can't stay. Hello, Lexington lady. How are you? Welcome. I'm so glad that you got to catch us live. Okay. IP freely. Really? Really, Deb? You're all so funny. You're all so funny. Okay. So does anybody have to leave? We're going to look into the future. And I told you that I'm not going to do the Kachina knife reading because those are pretty basic. And I think all of you know what that reading and layout is. I'm going to do storybook, which means I flip and it tells me what's going on in your life and what is to come. It's like reading a book. Pee freely. Reminds me of that joke of what is your nationality when you go to the bathroom? If you're in a hurry, you're Russian. If you're in the bathroom, European. We need help. It's going to be bathroom jokes all day. All right. Joe hunts and pecks. Nads, yes. Since you're new in here, how about new family? Let's do that. All right. Nad, so this is future. I'm just going to lay out a basic layout and tell you what it means. That's it. Okay. Trying to get my cards laid out here. They're all whopper jawed. Cattywampus. There's you some southern terms. All right. Y'all gonna tell you jokes. You go right ahead. I want you to raise that frequency. Wow. Nads, was there a big change in your life that made you even more intuitive? Because you're quite intuitive. Okay. We'll do 2 rows. I know these, I may not hold them all up. I'll do my best. I've only got 2 hands if you didn't know that. All right. So basically I am doing, excuse me, 6 cards on top, 6 cards on bottom. So we're looking into Nad's future. All right. So it just starts out with something, you had a big change in your life that just changed maybe your outlook, your spirituality, and kind of kicked in the Queen of Wands, which she's a very passionate person, but you're very, very intuitive, meaning maybe you didn't know you were, or you were and you just enhanced your abilities to do it. Okay. You got your eyes on the world. Something in your future is about humanitarian. Okay, so that's good. But you got a little bit of fear. You're not quite sure how to get it started, not sure where it's going to go, if it's going to be successful. It's just fear of the unknown, but that's okay. That's okay, because the cards are telling you to go slow. A Page of Cups is just deliver it slowly, go slowly, don't rush yourself, because you're not going to be by yourself. The reason why is that you have a Lover's card. It's passion and partnership, contract. So you're not going to be doing this alone, but you're going to be very, very strong. You're going to have to stand out, stand your ground for what you choose to do. Do you have a project that you're wanting to do? Just standing in your own authority and sovereignty. I don't know. Is it a product? A product or service that you're going to deliver, because that's Knight of Cups. Okay. You're gonna have to put a lot of work in, because that's a worker bee. The Eight of Pentacles is manifesting and working on this. So you're gonna have some work to do. You don't have to do it by yourself, but it's for humanitarian and the collective. And the collective are going to help you do this. Yeah. And some advice is, don't be the hermit. Don't think that you have to do this by yourself, because you're going to be very successful. You're going to bring something to humanitarians. So if you're working on a project, you're just not quite sure how it's going or what to get started, don't worry, you don't have to do it by yourself. Many projects. Okay. Don't get overwhelmed, okay? Because it can be a very daunting, if just take one thing at a time. Go slow with that baby Page of Cups. This is just go slow, because you're going to have partnerships and contracts with other people, but very successful. Okay. Beautiful. Nads, I hope that answers a little bit about your future path and what you want to accomplish. Interesting that your base card is the Seven of Swords. Do not let someone steal this from you. Do not let them steal your voice and your ability to do this. Okay? So it's just a little advice for your base card. You're very welcome, honey. Okay. Now I'm just going to just hit or miss. I know Michael asked, so I'm going to go ahead and do Michael's. Oh my God. Nads, I love you just because of your name. Because Victoria just wrote nice Nads, and I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, this conversation. So, okay. Hey, if not, you can call go Nads. I'm going to say nice Nads. Oh gosh. Okay. I gotta concentrate, or I'm not gonna be able to do this. Okay, this is good. Okay. Yep. Nice Nads. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. All right, Michael. Let's get to yours, honey. If I can see straight. If this show's over, forget it. Exit stage left. Okay. All right. Let's get down to Michael's future path reading. Okay. Yeah, she's going to have to go, Nads, to get her projects done. You go, Nads. You're very nice. All right. I will, Pat. Absolutely. Okay. All right, Michael. Ooh. Well, you're doing some stuff with some females. Uh-oh. 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 Don't like that. Don't worry. It's just the top row. I'll get to the bottom. Well, like I said, we can do these readings and you can change the outcome, okay, by manifesting. Michael, honey. Okay, you got a lot of female energy in your cards, but they're not all good, okay? You're going to have some fight on your hand, because you've got, we need to do some cleansing on you or something, darling. Okay, so your future, interesting. Okay, so right now, you just kind of hanging on, standing your ground. You're waiting on something, and this tells me you're waiting on money, financial situation. Okay, your future looks bright with the financial. But we have some warnings here. I need you to be very careful, okay? You can change this, so heads up. So your future has to do with money. It's the Ten of Pentacles, a treasure. I don't know. Are you looking for the RV? Okay. Now, it's very good. So you've got some feminine energy around you, and she's a motherly type. She's more of a wifey type. Okay. So they're well aspected, but they have something to do with the money as well. But here's a warning. I'm not saying the women in your life are going to rob you blind. That's not what I'm saying. Let's finish this out, okay? All right. So here's your warning. This is where it gets a little bit hairy, okay? You have a death card. Now, it doesn't mean a physical death, okay? It means slow to change, okay? But you need to be very careful because there's a lot of negative energy around you that maybe people would take advantage of you and your finances or something, okay? Maybe some past contracts that won't work very well, okay? We do need to do some spiritual stuff. Some secrets are past lives, cord cutting. We need to get some cleansing done with you. Somebody from the past may come back and take advantage of you. And if they get away with it, you'll be stuck. Okay? Michael, I need you to be very careful. Now, listen, you have a bright future. It's going to work really well, but you're going to have a little bit of intermingling fighting, and I'll show you. Your projects, excuse me, your projects will change the world. Whatever you're wanting to do you have a project that you're waiting to get started? Maybe for the family, this is your wish and desire to help change the world. Humanitarian, be beautiful. Be very careful of who you get into contracts with because there's a lot of intermingling fighting. Okay. You need to stay in control of your sovereignty. Don't let people take advantage of you because you get stuck. Okay. But beautiful, bright future. So the female energy is corrected. It's becomes divine. So lots of secrets, manifestation. If the pentacles look great, that part is going to be fine, but you just need to be very careful that you don't let people take advantage of you. Now, since we're looking into a base future, and just very basic, you have the ability to change this and go ahead and start cleaning it up. Okay. Multiple humanitarian projects. Okay. Yep. Yep. So let's manifest. And if you need spiritual cleansing or help, healing, meditation, you probably do a lot of this on your own. So maybe upgrade it. Any negativity that may be around you that you may know somebody that would take advantage of you. Your base card is the Hermit. You may get left out in the cold if you're not careful, okay? But your humanitarian projects look great. You're going to change the world for the better. You'll have the finances. Just don't let people take advantage of you, okay? Just know who you're getting in contracts with, all right? I hope that helped, Michael. We're just going to do the basic ones today. And if you need me to go into it further, we can always do it as a future show. We could do it privately, whatever you need. Yeah. And yeah, I keep talking about your projects. Absolutely. You know, what you want to do because you're going to make a huge impact. Absolutely. Beautiful. I was just told your higher self said, look down. Can he have one more base card, please? Because this is what we're going to manifest. Does one of your projects have to do with helping the children or something? It's a gift to children, and that's a humanitarian card. So beautiful. You're very organized. Good. So you've got, do I keep hitting this desk? My camera's bouncing. All right. Well, one of them says you may be involved with helping children. So, okay. All right, Dragonfly. All right. I'll get you. Let me check my phone, make sure no one's, my light's blinking. See if anybody's texting me. All right. It's Miss Charlotte. So I have Renee and Charlotte from the phone that wants theirs. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Well, that makes sense, Michael. So you just be very careful who you get involved with those projects with. But it says you're going to be very successful if you use caution. Okay. All right. So let's get, ow. Okay. The card tried to bite me. Okay. Dragonfly's energy. It's going to bite me. All right. So we're going to do Dragonfly. You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay. All right. All right, Lexington Ladies. So pretty much everybody wants one. So I'm just going to grab them as quickly as I'll go as long as you need me to. If you need to leave, wave at me and just say, hey, I got to go. Can you do mine real quick? If not, I'm just going to hit them one at a time as I see them. It's fine. I'll do everybody. I'll stay here all day if you need me to. It's fine. All right. My cards are not wanting to cooperate. Dragonfly? What is going on? All right, so this is future path for Dragonfly. Burn sage when, honey, sage is actually burning over here. I need to relight it and get it going a little bit hotter, but I will. We manifest good outcomes, but like I said, I will tell you the truth. If it looks a little squirrely and you got some things you're being warned about, pay attention to them, but please know that you have the ability to change them. Okay? And don't let me forget to do oracles at the end. We'll do Dumpling's thingy cards. Yep. All right, Dragonfly. Let's see what we got, darling. Well, that sounds about right. Mm-hmm. Start out with some sovereignty. Hmm. Okay. Well, you got projects too, don't you? I think everybody probably does. Uh-oh. Okay. Huh. All right. All right. So we have some, I don't know if you've got some ties to cut. Let's see. All right. So you are the Nine of Pentacles, very sovereign. You know who you are. You're very independent. Well, we pretty much know that. She's a tough cookie. Okay. But you have some changes coming for the better. The Death card, once again, is representing change because it's well aspected, because it's sitting by the sun. You may be making some major changes. Okay. So let me look into a little bit further what they may involve, because I have a lot of legal things in this. Okay. It is going to be a beautiful change, but you have some work to do because this guy may try to get in your way, but you break the chains. Okay. You're breaking the chains and releasing something negative in the future. Okay. So use your divine feminine, your intuitive ability to whatever that is, but this change is going to help you get into your humanitarian. The Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. Okay. But we have some, I don't know if anything is going on in your life that has to do with legal stuff, but Judgment, which is, it's also a movement card. So maybe on the move, maybe moving, finding a balance, because if there's a legal situation, this tells you that you get the right judgment and justice would be served. If it doesn't, it means finding a balance with moving or moving around. Okay. Be very, very patient with this. With the Temperance card, she's also very divine and spiritual. And the cup goes like this, giving and receiving. So is this. You've got a lot of balancing cards in this with the Two of Pentacles. Finding a balance in your life, because you may feel a little stuck. Okay. You're just, are you waiting to hear about a particular time that are you thinking about moving or traveling or something like that? Wait a minute. You're the one's got the RV, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay. Well, maybe that's what you're going to do. You're going to drive around and and do some humanitarian stuff. Okay, just don't get stuck in a. I'm gonna pull a couple extra for you because it ended weird. Okay, all right. With the Chariot, it's a movement card, but the Chariot also means overcoming adversities, overcoming some troubled issues. Okay, I don't know what that is. It could be personal, it could be financial, it could be legal because we got those legals. But it says whatever you want to do, go for it. Be the fool, go off the cliff. Not with Joe. You know what I mean. Just go for your dreams and just get out there and get it done. Okay? But that says your future. So it may not be something right now that you see. It may resonate with you later. Okay? So, I'm picking on you, Joe. You told me to. Yep. Yep. Go off the cliff, do your thing. Just make sure Joe's not with you. All right. All righty. So, Dragonfly, you can give me a thumbs up or Jen, you're batshit crazy. I'll take either. It's fine. Okay. So, now let's go. Let's do. It resonates. Good. Okay. All right. 1. Let's see. I'm just trying to find read mine here. And then I hit the section of the chat room where we're cheering on good gonads. Okay. Ooh, interesting, Deb. That's a good one. She wants to know her future and if she was Scarlett O'Hara. Wow. Okay. I'm just trying to understand the chat. Okay. So, Lexington lady. I know Pat wants hers. Victoria, everybody. Okay. All right. Well, let's just do one at a time. Excuse me. I'm trying to drink something cold so my throat doesn't get all yucky. Nadia loves to work on my throat chakra. Did a little bit yesterday because I had a stiff neck, but which, by the way, Nadia, it's so much better. Thank you, Nadia. Okay. All right. Joe's not going off the cliff. She's standing up there making sure everybody makes to the bottom just fine. All right. All right. I'm going to go from the ground up, and then I'm going to do my phone, too. All right. Let's start with you, Nadia. We'll do that. That's just easier for me. I'll just work my way up instead of hit or miss. Lexington lady. Okay, we'll do hers next. Okay. All right, Miss Nadia. What are you going to be doing? Sounds karaoke-ing. You always wanted to know your past life. You had a doctor in Barrington quit doing past lives after you had already set it up with her, and always found that it is odd. It's you make a contract with spiritual leaders or whatever their gift is. That's quite odd. That is quite odd. I'm sorry that happened, Michael. If I can help you, let me know. Okay. Now, Miss Nadia. Miss Fancy Pants over here. Something tells me we're going to be working together a lot as a collective, everybody in here. Some of our projects may overlap with each other. Interesting. All right, Fancy Pants Nadia here, and her spiritual gifts are going to come out full force. Now, there's some warnings in here as well. Okay. So, Star card, absolutely Your gifts and intuitive ability of healing will be a big part of your future. It's going to expand quite nicely because of the Ace of Cups. It's a family cup. Okay. It's also working on chakras, third eye, and all that stuff. It's an Atlantean card. Your Atlantean gifts are going to come out full force. Beautiful. Now, you're going to get people started on a new path. Okay. The Two of Wands is looking into the future, but you're going to help others get on a new path. And I love this. This is my nature card, so maybe it has to do with nature. Okay. You may be moving, which I already knew that was a possibility, but tarot is confirming it. Okay, with the Judgment card, because it's not bad. Three of Cups. You're going to move to help the collective. Okay, beautiful, beautiful card. Okay, but you're going to have to pace yourself. Here's your warnings now. Okay, make sure that you get enough rest. Okay, that it doesn't overwhelm you, because your next card is the carrying a lot of burden. So don't carry on everything by yourself. Maybe get in a partnership. A collective means a collective. Okay, so you've got a lot of work to do, but don't let it drain you. Okay, does that make sense? But the people you're going to help will be celebrating. That's cheers. Thanks for all your help. Okay, it's beautiful. But if you don't find balance, this is not legal, and I don't get that this is a legal thing. You need to find balance. If not, there'll be a lot of inner fighting as well, which I think we need to be realistic about any of our projects. Humanitarian is beautiful, and I think they're going to go beautiful, but we're going to have a lot of inner turmoil. Not everything is going to be cleaned up right away, and you may have some stinkers come in and try to cause you some problems, but we manifest a good outcome. But with tarot warning us ahead of time, look at who's going to be working with you, make sure they resonate with you, and use your discernment. Okay? But Miss Nadia's project is going to be a worldwide thing. It's global humanitarian. World humanitarian. You got some work to do. Okay? It's going to take work, but you're manifesting it already. You're already setting it up, and where your worker be. Got a lot of work, because you're going to do this globally. Okay. I just pulled two finals. Sometimes I do need to just a little extra confirmation. Be careful with your money and how this goes, and maybe who you go it to. This just means just be safe with your money, okay? And but you're stronger for what you're going to be doing. Okay, that's just strength. You got a lot of strength, and you're going to help a lot of people. So, all right. Yep, I'll be your partner in crime. Wow. Even shuffling Nadia's. Her base card is the Fool. All right, Joe, there's another one to throw off the cliff. Climb up there, Nadia. Joe's waiting on you. Okay. About the money, are you confused? Just be very careful, like how you're funding your projects, that someone doesn't come in and embezzle you, because that could turn into a legal problem as well. Just be very careful. Spread it out. Don't feel like you got to take it all on yourself, because that may become very burdensome for you. Okay, we don't want that 10 of Wands on your back. Just use discernment. If you need money, I'll have some, so I'll give you some, I promise. All right, Joe's waiting on you. She's gonna push you off the cliff. Okay, let's go. So Lexington lady, I'm gonna do hers next, because I promised. Yeah, I think we're all gonna work together. I really do. Nadia's got a bungee cord. Joe, do you have scissors? Need some of those, we call it gardening shears. Snap. All right. All right. Miss Lexington lady. Let's see what we got for you, darling. Oh, wow. Joe's laying it down now. All right. Just going to need more than a bungee. I don't know, Nadia. You might want to grab a parachute. All right. Miss Lexington lady, let's see what your path looks like. Okay. Wow. Okay. Going as fast as spirit will let me. I got to soak it all in. Okay. All right. So there is a masculine energy, of course, around you. Family around you, so the energy is good. Beautiful. Spirituality. Okay, remember, this may not resonate currently, but it may resonate later. So I get a little bit of iffiness and an illusion with certain family members that may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes over something. Because remember, we're looking into the future. So a family member may be trying to show you an illusion, and it is not good for you because the devil came in. Okay? Okay? Now, if they get their way, it will flip your world, because that's the wheel of fortune. I don't know if they're trying to take advantage of you financially. They're trying to pull the wool over your eyes. It will change everything for you, but because of the way it's aspected, it is not good, and it will become a loss for you. So I want you to pay attention. I don't know if there's someone, family, friend, that may be trying to take advantage or plans to take advantage of you. Just be warned, okay? But it will come to a great loss if you let it happen. Lots of inner fighting as well. I don't want to give you horrible news, okay? I don't. So be careful with the fighting. If you can get this under control, okay? Maybe things will change when Mr. T's coming in here. So maybe things will change when he comes back. I have a humanitarian. Maybe you'll get involved with a humanitarian as well, because we know that our littles are very important in the fact it's well aspected with Mr. T. Maybe that's a project you could get involved with. And find a balance in your life with that Two of Pentacles. I don't know. I don't like the fact that it looks like someone may take advantage of you. But don't worry. Judgment will be passed if you get control over it. They'll receive their judgment. This is also a movement card, so maybe they'll move away from you. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. I don't want you to have to start all over, but manifest. So deal with these secrets with that peacock, the mystery behind it. Deal with it. Pay attention. Just open your intuitive thought process of who could it be. Just be very careful. Manifest with that pentacle. But also be careful with your pentacles, your money. Oh, this is a big warning. Man. Okay. I'm gonna stop there because I want to end it on a positive note. I believe in positivity, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You may end up being this, and the Ten of Swords is a surrender card, okay? And it will break you and disappoint you, okay? Don't let that happen, okay? Let them be the one that surrenders and are disappointed because you said no and put your foot down and caught them, because your outcome ends with the sun, and that's beautiful, okay? So just be careful, okay? Oh, you do? It does resonate. So you know exactly what I'm talking about? Okay, well, so Spirit's just telling you to focus on that and make sure that they don't get control, because it will crush you, sweetheart. And we don't want that to happen. So we're going to manifest good things for Lexington Lady. Okay? We want good, positive things. She's going to have that third eye open, and we're going to be very well aware of what's going on. She's going to be in control, unlike me and my control of my cards that I just put in there upside down. Okay. All right. All right. So let's get these back in here. Yeah, I kind of knew ahead of time that some outcomes and some readings may not be very very pretty, but it's something that we can change. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. All right, my phone is blinking, blinking. Make sure if I don't have another message, and then I'll go do another one. Okay, Joe, I got your question, sweetie. I'll get to it. All right. All right. Who else? Who else needs one? Deb, do you need one? Pat, do you want? Everybody wants one. Victoria. Okay. I just want to. I don't keep track of who I've done. I've done uh, Nadia. I've done Nads. Denise. Okay. I'll get you. All right. All right, Pat. Okay. All right. So I don't want to get confused and tell someone I'm going to do yours next, and then I get confused, totally lose who I'm going to do, and I'll get to it. I promise. All right. All right. All right, Pat, let's do yours. Then I'm going to do Deb's, and then I'll get into Denise. And I know I just said that, and I'll forget it in 5 minutes because that's what Spirit does to me. All right. We all having this. That's what that anger, the Five of Wands, the inner fighting. You're all standing up there on the cliff fighting with Joe of who's going to go first. I'll see how you are. All right, Christine, I will. I'll get to you, honey. All right. Who am I doing? See, I told you. Who am I doing? I got to put the energy in the cards. Did I say I'm doing Pat? I'm doing Pat, right? Tell me, Wings. Okay. I'm telling you, it throws me off. I'm going to have to stay out of the chat room while I do this because I won't stay focused. All right, I'm refocusing. All right. I'm gonna have to order new cards. When they start sticking like that, they don't really work well with my hands. Okay. You want spit out first? Well, that's fine with me. It's a good card. All right. So Pat, you have one spit out. All right. Line them up. That's fine, Lexi Toledo. Go take care of fur, baby. Uh-oh. I have one in reverse. Okay. Don't freak out. Okay. Another in reverse. What is going on? I don't normally read in reverse, but I do want these. Okay. All right. Don't panic. It's all right. All right, Pat, you ready? All right. So we have the Ace of Cups, so it will be okay, but you got to have to do some things too. All right. It's our family Ace of Cups. Partnership, it could be, just in general, your family. It's an Atlantean card as well. It's beautiful. Okay. Spirituality. Two of Cups, contract. This could be spouse or a best friend. It could just somebody that you're going to team up with. It could be a roommate. Okay. That could be very much somebody that you have a contract with. So maybe a roommate. It could be a roommate. Could be a future roommate. Okay. All right. King of Swords. Somebody with integrity and truth. All right. That's a positive card. Maybe help you make this decision. Okay. But there's a divine masculine in this, coming into this. I think there's a squirrel on my roof or something. Okay, so whatever's you're going to face in the future, but you're going to have to be very strategic about whatever's going to change. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. I just because I have to do some of these in reverse. Very strategic with the contract that you're with, whoever that is. Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, meaning breaking a contract. Okay, and it may bring unbalance to you. Okay, so you have to be very strategic of how you do this. Okay, it can throw things off balance, but there's a contract that needs to be broken or will be broken. I'm going to put this back in here right side up because if not, it'll get all messed up again. Okay, it's better that this contract is broken because of your spirituality. Whatever the situation is in the contract that needs to be broken is holding you back in your ascension in light. I don't know if that resonates with you, but it's holding you back. Okay? Feeling left out and not capable of doing what you actually are able to. It's also breaking a contract, putting somebody out in the cold. Okay? Make sure that it's not you being left out. I have no idea what it is. Okay. But you need to be very, very strong with the Knight of Cups to bring the message. You're going to bring the message. And you're just going to have to be really, really strong. It's fast moving. Okay. Now, your next two cards are in reverse. Okay, Pat? So, Judgment is in reverse. Now, so it means we're not going to pass judgment on this situation. You're not going to pass judgment on breaking the contract and raise your frequency. Okay? Do not pass judgment, and we're going to manifest that they don't pass judgment against you, okay? Because that just lowers your frequency. Don't know if this resonates or not. Okay, Page of Pentacles. All right, so it has to do with money. It's in reverse. Normally, I would think child. Reverse would be a grown child. Some mystery. It has to do with money. Reversing it. I don't know if this is registering. I'm just getting downloads, so I have to go very slow. Okay, if you do this, you'll be better for it because the Queen of Wands, there's some mystery behind her, but she's very passionate about it, and you're just going to have to be passionate about delivering that message. And your final card is the Seven of Wands, that you're going to have to stand your ground. So I get some anxiety about doing this, anxiety about breaking a contract with someone, but it needs to be done. If that resonates, do not let it bother you. Yeah, here, confirmation, fear of the unknown. Do not let this bother you. It is better for you because I just pulled the Star card. It's to help your ascension. Whatever the contract is that you're in now is holding you back. I don't know if that resonates. My expressions, they can be scary, aren't they? But that was your reading, Pat. So I hope it helps. But remember, this is the future. So if it's something you can fix or work on and manifest and meditate about, may not be too rocky. Okay? Get your plan of action if it resonates with you. So just be aware of whatever that contract is. Okay? All right. Now, I think all my cards are right side up now. Put them back in order. Nope, they're not. We don't want that. All right. All right. Oh, wow. We've got some rebel cards in here today. Don't want to cooperate. All right. All right, so I'm going to do Deb. Yep. And then I'm going to do Denise. Yep, I'm coming. My cards just... I'm going to hand them to Jo, and she can just fling the cards off the cliff, and we'll play 78 card pickup. Okay. All right, Deb, you ready, honey? Brace yourself. Okay. I think they're all straight. I think. All right, sweetheart. Hi, Gail. You're not interrupting anything. You come on in. The water's fine. We're just picking on everybody. It's what we do. We're raising our frequency by laughing. All right, Deb. Let's go. What we got for Deb here? I think there's just a lot of humidity in the air, too. My cards are wanting to stick together. All right. All right, Miss Deb. What? All right, now. Uh-huh. Well. That's good. Beautiful. Uh-oh. That's mornings. All right. All right, Deb. I mean, they're beautiful cards, but there are some warnings. It's just, well, that's life. I think everybody's got to have a few of those. Just depends on how they're aspected. All right. So getting stuck, breaking change, and needing to make a change. Are you stuck right now? Are you stuck in something? You want to change. You want to be able to change something about your situation because you feel stuck. It could be financial. It could be personal. It could be where you live. It could be a job, money, anything. I mean, but you're stuck. You just feel stuck. But because you are the Empress card in the Divine Feminine, you know how to get out of this. And if you're patient, you'll be able to do this. You guys are really good with these humanitarian things. You have beautiful, beautiful things. Okay, Deb, I don't know. This card is kind of double aspected because it's between the Temperance, meaning be patient, wait, understand your spirituality and balance and back and forth. This is beautiful. Relationship with family, children, grandchildren, it could just in children in general, but it's also our humanitarian and it's our littles card. So I don't know if you have a project that you want to be able to help the littles, because right beside it is the other humanitarian card. So maybe you'll do this with money. You don't have to. You can do gifts with the cups, so just bring your own gift of what you can share with children. Or it can be financially, but it's about giving and receiving. So I don't know if you have plans to do that. Okay. But you're going to be very, very good at it. And it looks like you're going to be doing it maybe with masculine, divine masculine, because he's the family man. He's the King of Pentacles. Manifesting integrity. He's the family man. Okay. So partnering with this guy. Okay. It could be a husband. And if you don't have a husband, it could be your future husband. But it could just be a business partner as well. But the masculine is going to help. Good family man. All right. It's going to turn out beautiful because you have the sun. It will be a gorgeous project. Whatever you're choosing to do or projects. Many of you guys say that you've got many of them. Okay. Now, need to be a little bit careful, though. You're going to have to stand your ground and your purpose. And once again, we don't want people to take advantage of you either. And I'll show you why in a second, okay? Go slow, because with our baby page of swords there, just take it slow. We're going to be very anxious to get our project started, or whatever your future is. Just go slow about it. Drip drop, remember? There's going to be a lot of people around you that may not understand what you're doing. So drip drop it out to them, okay? Maybe family are just not awake yet. We know that's very possible. You are going to work in the community, your community. You're going to help your community out with maybe some financial stuff, the collective together. That's where you're going to be doing a lot of this stuff. So that's beautiful. But you got some warnings, okay? And your last two cards are your warnings. So beautiful projects and beautiful people that you'll be working with if standing your ground, okay? All right. Do not let sneaky thieves come in and take this away from you, okay? Because we know that if they're just not on board in our collective, they could try to take advantage of you. This guy keeps coming up in a lot of your all's readings, so be very careful, okay? Until we've ascended a lot higher, we still have to deal with, yes, I'm going to say it, the normies, okay? They don't have a clue what's going on. All they know is that maybe you're going to end up with a lot of money or the ability to help other people, and they may take advantage of you. So do not let that happen, okay? Your final one is, please remember to rest through this. Guys, humanitarian projects are not going to be well aspected if we're exhausted and draining ourselves, okay? So remember to rest. You can do your job, bring your truth and do your things and give gifts, because this isn't a secret card in the way it's aspected, okay? So this is just, you can bring your gift to the world, but please remember to rest and don't take it all on yourself. You got lots of partners here as a collective, okay? So it seems to be a common advice. We may get so overwhelmed that we need to kind of reel it in a little bit with how much we don't want to be exhausted, okay? Your base card was your Two of Wands. So new path, new beginning, not only for you, but for a lot of other people in humanitarian. So it's beautiful. Okay. Okay, so you and hubby. Beautiful. So that resonates. So you and hubby may want to help the littles or some other projects in your community. But just take the warning to heed, okay? Just be careful. Ask for help. Absolutely. That's what we're all here for. We work together as a collective, okay? All right. Denise, you are next, sweetheart. And then I know Christine wants one. Okay. And make sure no one else is. Oh, Nadia's telling me. See, she's keeping it. You write it down, Nadia. You tell me. So it's Deb, then Joe, then Denise, then Christine, then Pat. We did Pat, didn't we? Yeah, we did Pat. So I did Deb. So, see, Nadia's my secretary. I just don't pay her. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to trust Nadia because it's just too hard for me with energy-wise to keep up with the chat. Okay. So Joe, can you come down off the cliff for a second? We're going to do your reading. It's your turn. Ready? All right. I know, Denise, I was going to, but then Nadia told me not to. Hang on, darling. I'm coming. She writes them down. Be mad at her. Throw her off the cliff. Denise, you go take Joe's job while I do her reading. Throw Nadia off the cliff. Oh, Denise has to leave? Okay. All right. I told you I would. Denise has to leave. Joe's not taking the bait. Joe's not coming down off the cliff yet. All right. Well, Denise has to leave, so I'm going to do hers real quick. Okay, guys. Whew. No one start throwing rotten tomatoes at me. All right. Gail's laughing at me up there. I saw that in the chat. So funny. I have to. If I'm not, I'll go even more insane than I already am. Get Denise? Okay. All right. That's just because you want to stay on that cliff a little longer. But you're not taking the bait. She smells cheese. All right, Denise, honey. We got you, sweetie. Let's give you something good to look forward to. All right. Is Cindy still in here? I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, there she is. You did raise your hand. All right, Nadia, make a new list. Denise, here we go, sweetie. Boy, you guys, I love when these cards repeat for you all. Gorgeous, gorgeous top row. All right. Wow. Okay. Okay. I like your reading. All right. Looks beautiful. All right. You've been manifesting some good stuff, Miss Denise. Okay, sweetie. All right, Miss Queen of Cups. All right. All right. So you're sovereign. We know that. Loving a mother's heart, basically. Okay. Your relationship with your family is going to improve, or relationships in period. Could be a job too. Let me put it together. It's going to prove you're going to have absolute victory. Okay, so the Ace of Cups is, of course, confirming your future, but it's my family ace. So looks, family can be coworkers as well. Okay, so Atlantean. I think we're all just going to go back to Atlantis. Okay, so a gift is coming to you because it's a cup. So here's a gift of a new contract. Okay, a job, a partnership, a relationship, contract. And it's a really, really good one because you have a victory card. So whatever contract's coming, it's going to be really, really good. Okay. And it's good for everyone because it's a humanitarian job. Now, I'm not saying that you're not getting paid for it. I'm just saying it's humanitarian. It's a good job for the community. Okay. You'd be helping a lot of people. It could have to do with children, maybe. But in general, it's bringing a gift to the collective and humanitarian job. Okay. Wow. You're going to be hearing about this actually fairly soon. Okay. The Hermit's on the right path there. You're going to get a message. Bringing a message. They're bringing it to you. Whatever you're doing is good for the collective. I'm sure it's the community. You're looking for a job in the community, maybe. Okay. So no more feeling out in the cold. Okay. Like, I'm not taking jobs that I don't agree with. Like, these two people are out here and they don't like what's in the church, so they're not going to. I'm not participating in that job because I don't like it. So, but no more of this, because you have the Ace of Swords. The true truth of what you need to be doing is coming. So you got a couple of aces in this. It's beautiful. Um, Maybe working for or with the masculine counterpart, the King of Wands, somebody that's very, very as passionate as you are about your job or a project. So that is very, very good. Okay. Message is coming. I'm just analyzing. Message is coming. You're just waiting to hear. Are you applying for other jobs still? I know we've talked about that in the past, but the message is coming. Yeah, they've been slow about it, but it'll be truthful with your drippy drop. You've been taking your time with this to pick the right one, to make sure that it's a truthful position that you want. Um, Not being turned down. Wow. This is very, very good, Denise. I pulled two confirmations. This is not an illusion card because it's well aspected. You'll have lots of choices. So maybe more than one phone call. You'll have choices to make of what job you want. Okay. Yeah. And they're all good because you are sovereign and you are manifesting some things. Sovereign and independent. Maybe even be your own boss. That's beautiful. Denise, that looks like a bright future to me. Been holding off till after the holidays. Well, it's coming, darling. It's coming, and whatever's coming is going to be good. Okay? So, yay. Just be patient. It's coming. You guys looking for your angel numbers. I see you. All right. All right. Who is next? All right. Now, Joe, are you coming down yet? The cheese is getting moldy. All right. Joe, get down here. Come on. Come off the cliff. I'm going to hog tie her. Bring her down here. Everybody gang up on, jump on Joe. Dragonfly got to go. That's all right, sweetheart. You have a blessed day, sweetie. Christine's parachuting too. All right. Just do some base jumping. All right. People are dropping off. That's okay. If I've already done yours and you need to go, it's fine. I'm doing them as fast as I can. There you go. Joe's making plans. All right. All right. We got Joe down off the cliff here. Joe, what's going on? And we're going to ask since I do have a little bit of detail of your future, because I know you want to move. So we're going to ask Spirit to answer that in this spread, okay? Maybe it'll tell us when, how quickly, if it's possible. And you know me, if the answer is no, I will tell it to you. I know you don't want to hear that. You probably want to choke me and throw me off the cliff, but I know, I saw it. Okay, so Wing said show the base card first. Joe, because I put the spirit of asking the house question in this. Be very careful with that money. Okay? Be very careful. It doesn't mean that it's going to be about a bad outcome. It just means be aware and be cautious. He's holding on to money there, okay? So be careful. All right, but let's look and let's see what's going on as a whole. Joe. Honey, honey, honey. All right. Joe, you know I'm going to tell you the truth, right? You know I'm going to give it to you flat out in front of me. I'm going to tell you. I don't like this about this house either. I don't like the deal that you're making the contract with, and I'm going to show it to you. And we've done these before with other homes. A lot of the same cards are in it. All right. So waiting to see, you're waiting to get the message to the Four of Cups. Like, is this good or is this bad? I just want to know. And you know that I'll tell you the truth. Yes. Correct emoji. Darling. This guy's in here popping up. That's the message you're going to get. Bad, 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 bad. Now, you're just going to have to keep working on it because that's your worker bee. Not knowing, fear of the unknown. Now, where am I going to go? We're going to move. You need to trust your gut on this because the Empress is in here. So I want you to use that divine feminine intuitiveness to make the right choices. And she shows up. The other one shows up in a minute. I'll show you. And I think you remember getting this card before with this house. You're going to get tricked. It's not what you think it is. And you've gotten this card before too. And the devil was in the front of it in the beginning of the reading. He's a trickster. He's going to trick you in and he's going to rob you blind because there's your thief. Okay? That's just on the house you asked me about. Now I'm going to finish your reading and let you know you still have a beautiful outcome. But that particular house does not look good. Where the people The people doing the financing behind it does not look good. Okay. You may, yeah, be very careful with your money on that. So that answers your house question, but I want to work in the rest of your future as well. Okay. We have positivity with this. It's going to, I guess, just take some time. All right. So, Ace of Wands, know that it's going to be okay. A big ace is it's a good heart's desires. It's coming. It's coming. It's just not meant with that one. Okay. The contract's coming. This can also mean finding a partner as well because it's a lover's card, but a contract. Okay. All right. Remember, the Empress came up, but you also have the High Priestess. Okay. You're using your intuitive ability to be able to know their little secrets and the stuff that they're hiding from you. Okay. All right. So the partnership looks good. All right. Knight of Wands. Okay. You're a fighter. Now you know how to overcome adversities and things like that. You know how to fight. You're a fighter. You're going to do it. Here's your final card. And I hope this boosts your spirits a little bit because you come out with a treasure gift. That's the Ten of Pentacles, and that's a huge gift. So it may come as the RV. It may come with when the banking system and the mortgages all go away, and maybe that's why spirit and energy is keeping you from getting a house. Wait till you don't have to pay for one, or at least that bad, the interest rates and all that stuff. Your gift is coming, sweetie. I'll buy you a house if you just wait on it. I will, I promise. No one's lending. Yeah. Well, even if someone's trying to pull a fast one on you, it didn't look good if you went with that one. That they're a bunch of thieves. Okay. Joe, I hate bringing bad news, but I just read the cards as truth. All right. I know it's disappointing, but that doesn't mean you can't manifest. Manifest and we're all going to help you manifest. We're going to help Joe manifest a home for her and her sister Eve. Okay. All right. Moving on. All right. She's just moving on. I'm probably just burst your bubble. I'm so glad we didn't do the show yesterday. I wouldn't want to tell you that on your birthday. Lord, Nadia's pulling her granny panties out, going parachuting. I don't know what y'all doing in here. All right. All right. Now, who do I have? Okay. Christine. I have Christine to do. Who else is in here? I know we've lost a few because they had to go. I've got to do Victoria. Victoria, Christine. Miss Cindy. I have not forgotten of you, honey. I promise. And then I have the ones on my phone as well. All right. Let me do the ones in the chat. So, Christine, we'll do yours. And then I know Miss Cindy needs one. Miss Victoria needs one. We'll get to it. All right. Yep. All right. Christine, you've heard as well lending loans with cars not having it. Yeah, that's because they have nothing to lend. They can't lend money. It's illegal. Gail. Oh, I'm sorry, Gail. Yes, that's fine. Honey, I'm going to stay on here as long as you want me to. I ain't got no place to be. All right, we're all bringing our big girl panties. All right. This has turned into a pajama party I didn't expect. All right. Do you last? Okay, Victoria. That's fine. Oh, yes, Miss Caroline. Nadia, write these down. I don't have my notebook. Little man threw it across the room the other day. Did y'all see that? Man, a snake. Is that red hair? All right. Christine. Let's see what we got here, honey. What's Miss Christine going to be doing? Sticky cards. Maybe they got slimed on maple syrup too. Oh, all right, Christine, your base card is temperance. So whatever it is, you're going to be patient. Well, that's a smack in the face right off the bat, isn't it? Take your time. Don't push yourself. Be patient. All right. Miss Christine. Well, this sounds right. This does sound right because I know a little bit more personal about Christine's situation. Okay. And it matches what we've been talking about. Christine, all right. All right. Be patient. Remember the temperance card. That was your base card. Be patient, and you will have victory. You will have success. Okay. You will have victory. You will. Okay. All right. Chariot. I'm going to give you both meanings. Chariot can mean overcoming issues, trouble, working towards something, but it's a movement card. Moving away, because we've talked about that. All right. We've also talked about you having way too much burden on your back right now. And you just keep piling it on and piling it on, and that needs to stop. Okay? Now, pay attention to your finances. Okay? This is a gift, but it's also just letting you know. I know the universe isn't recognizing that there is a money issue, but the money is going to be fine. Okay? Your Ten of Pentacles is a beautiful gift card. Okay? Now, don't panic when you see this card. The Death card just means it's slow to change. It's just going to happen slowly. All the situations that you're in right now will slowly change and will work out. But you need to be very strategic. Okay? When the Five of Swords, it just means strategy. Think about what you're doing and be very careful of what your new path and your new beginning is. Okay? Moving away from something that just you weren't happy with, moving away. Okay? Look for the new beginning, new path. Okay? Forget about all these knockdown cups back here. I'm over it. Okay? You need to overcome that and move on and stand your ground. Okay? Seven of Wands. Stand your ground and fight for what you want. Have the heart and desire to move to that new path. Okay? But you may have to go slow because you've got a baby Page of Pentacles. It's manifesting. Maybe some mystery behind how you're going to do it, but you need to go slow. You're rushing it. You want things to happen now, and we have to get out of the microwave mentality. Okay? We're using a crock pot today, right? And I want you to understand something. It's a beautiful outcome for your future with the Ace of Cups. Beautiful gift. Okay? All right? You're going to manifest this. This is a moon. It's not badly aspected because it's with the ace and with the other card. Okay. The moon is also an intuitive manifestation, meaning you use your ability to meditate and manifest what you want and need, because you're not going to fall for the illusions anymore. You use your spirituality to manifest this. It will be okay. The judgment is I'm resonating with this is you moving. It didn't say you need to move tomorrow. It said be patient, because remember, your base card is temperance. Okay. But think about that. Meditate on that. Pray about it and see where you stand. But with the baby Page and stuff in there, go slow. You need to cleanse all that stress and anxiety out. Where's your spiritual team? They're there anytime you call them in. You tell them, and that includes us. Full moon. Yeah, I believe so. All right. Phone's blinking. Did Nadia send me my new list? Oh, yep, she did. Thank you, dear. Okay. So Caroline, Gail, and then Victoria. And then, well, Victoria wants to go last. I'm going to do the two on the phone, which is Charlotte and Renee. Okay. So Caroline, you are next, my love. And then Cindy wanted one as well. So we're going to add her. I'm not forgetting about you, Cindy. All right. You're welcome, honey. All right. All right, Miss Caroline. Miss Caroline. I know what your future is. We'll sit 20 hours a day, make Jen's thumbnails. I hope not. Meaning for you working so hard. I love your thumbnails. All right. All right, sweetheart. What's Miss Caroline's future? Which I've got some idea of what Miss Caroline wants to do. I know you've got a lot of passions. I know you do, sweetheart. Let's see where they're going to go and be successful. And we don't want to manifest problems, but if they can warn us about anything, let's ask and find out. All right. So here is Miss Caroline's future read. All righty. Oh, your base card? All right. So the Page of Cups, you're going to be bringing a gift to the world. And because it's a page, you may be bringing a gift to the littles. Good base card. All right. So, all right. So you do have some warnings in here. Okay. But don't panic. Interesting. Okay. You do have some warnings. You have beautiful things, but you have warnings of how to get it. Okay. All right. So right off the bat, you're dealing with the Seven of Swords, and that's another thief. Somebody that might take advantage of you, maybe take credit for your creations or your passions and projects. They may try to steal it from you. So be very, very careful. Okay. In the sense of who you tell and who you drop it out to. Okay. Go slow. Swords meaning your truths and your words. Go slow on who you tell. Be very careful. Don't just go tell the world, okay? Now, you are the empress in this. The divine feminine is taking control. She guards herself, okay? But she also trusts in herself. So when you start having those doubts, know that you're the empress and say, I can do this because I am the divine. You are the light, okay? So when you have doubts, remember who you are. Lord, I sound like Lion King. Remember who you are. So don't doubt yourself, but guard yourself against other people because there are thieves. Okay? All right. Now, don't let your anxiety give you fear of the unknown and not knowing which way it's going. Yes, you do, because you're the empress. You use your intuitive discernment to figure out which direction you're going. Okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune is a beautiful card for your future. It's going to change you. It's going to change your finances, but it's going to change the situation that you're in now, or whoever is in the situation. You're going to flip it, okay, for the better, okay, because what you're doing is really, really good for families, for We the People. It's a We the People family card, Four of Wands, because of your passion towards your project. It has to do with helping families, okay. Now, you have some warnings. All right. But you also have some great messages, because cards in this fashion can have two meanings. All right. These two are side by side. So here's your warning. Be very careful with people tricking you and the illusion of them helping you, and taking advantage of you, okay? All right. But they are also well aspected in the fact that, in the positive, this is where you manifest for future. You're manifesting that you have lots of choices and you're going to teach people, okay? You're going to show people they have lots of choices in their life. You're going to teach them how to do it, okay, for your projects. You're going to give people options, okay? All right. Don't lose your passion and desire to do this. I don't want you getting worn out where you take a knee, okay? Brace yourself for, well, that explains the end card. Don't get to this point where you take a knee and you quit and you start doubting yourself again. Because if you run into those crazy illusion tricksters, you may start doubting yourself and you may take a knee. Don't do that, because you have the integrity to do this, okay? You may even find this partner to help you, masculine balance, okay? It's okay to rest and make sure you don't overwork yourself, but don't let anybody discourage you because you're very sovereign, okay? You've got a beautiful outcome. The Ace of Swords comes in here to let you know that you're going to be bringing a truth to people, okay? You're going to help them, but this makes sense. You set boundaries for yourself. Now, he's passionate and he's got lots of desires and things to do, bringing many gifts with that cup, but you've got to set boundaries for yourself, okay? Because there's lots of secrets under that robe, and we know that there's no boundaries. He's about to be swept away by the waves, and we don't want that to happen. So there's your warning. Be very careful of who you work with, because you got lots of things going on right now, and they did warn you about that, but they're warning you about yourself and your own self-spirit and doubting. So take your time. Do not get discouraged. You're going to be okay, and you're going to have a beautiful outcome. You're going to have a beautiful, I love this. Okay, so your final confirmation, Nine of Pentacles, sovereign independence, and you're manifesting what you want, and you will have success with the Ace of Wands. Go with your hearts and desires. You can guard yourself, but know that you are divine. Okay? All right. So, Miss Caroline, it looks good, sweetheart. All right. Bring in a message. Yep. You're very welcome. You've got, I think most of us have beautiful outcomes so far. Um, just lots of warnings, but that's good that Spirit's doing that, because we don't want to walk into it blindfolded with that Two of Swords and not know. Don't fear the unknown. Walk into it. Just set boundaries for yourself. Okay? Just know who you are. All right. So, okay, we did Caroline. So we have Gail, Victoria, Cindy. Oh, well, Victoria's wanted to go last. Renee and Charlotte. All right. So Gail, you're up, darling. Gail's up to bat. Swing, bada, bada. All right. Are we ready to go? All righty. Let's go, Miss Gail. We'll get, make sure the cards aren't flying everywhere. All right, so we'll do Gail, and then I'm going to do Miss Cindy. And if I'm forgetting anybody, you guys just yell at me. And then I'll do the two phones, and then I'll do Victoria. All right. So, Miss Gail, what do we got going on, girl? All right. Sticky cards. Miss Gail. What do we have for Miss Gail? All right. You just started off rocking the world here. Okay. Gorgeous. Wow. We're all moving in with Gail. All right. All right. Honey, you've got a gorgeous future. Couple warnings, but other than that, it looks pretty good. I have to take my screensaver off so my phone doesn't black out on me. All right, Miss Gail. Wow, darling. Your future starts out with the sun. So big, bright future. Beautiful, beautiful. I have a mother card here. Could be you, could be someone else, but a mother figure. Maybe you're the matriarch of the family. Um, Four of Wands. These are beautiful. Starting out with the sun, telling you that all these things are going to be beautifully aspected with the sun. So your family looks beautiful. You have a bright future financially because there's the gift of the Ten of Pentacles and manifestation. So financially and the family issues, all beautiful. Maybe your wishes, hearts, and desires with family, they're all good. They're very well whatever your plans are to do with your family. It gives you the Fool card. Go for it. It says go for it, but don't be the fool, and to use your intuitive ability with the High Priestess to use your discernment to know what's good and what's bad for your family. But this is gorgeous. And you've gotten the same warning that other people have gotten. Is the Four of Swords, is remember to get your rest. Okay? Because secretly it could be exhausting. You can get lots of gifts out of this, whatever your plans are with your family as a collective. Say go for it. So if you've got plans, it says go for it. But remember to rest and don't get overwhelmed. Because if you do, you'll be disappointed. And you'll bring disappointment and heartache. Don't do that. Okay? But your Ace of Wands, beautiful manifestation of your hearts and desires. You'll have lots of choices to make. This is very well aspected, so lots of decisions to make of which direction you want to go, because you're going to have lots of choices, and they're all very, very strong because you have the Strength card. So, Gail, you have a big, bright. I mean, you started with the Sun and you ended with Strength. That's beautiful. Wow, and it's going to come quickly because the Eight of Wands is fast moving and on the right path. So that's beautiful. And then the Star card, all the things that you're going to be doing with family, friends, collective are also beautiful. It's going to help your ascension because that's the Star card. That's beautiful. Yeah. Sky's the limit. Yeah. Yeah. We're all going to go move in with Gail. Her future looks gorgeous. You're so welcome, honey. Yeah, sky is the limit. That's fine. Hi, Gab. All right. So now I'm going to go do Miss Cindy. Are you still in here, honey? I want to make sure. It's okay. Even if she had to go, I'm going to do it, and then she can watch the replay. I know if I didn't get to you on time, if you had to go, that's okay. So, all right, Miss Cindy, let's see where you stand with your future, sweetie. What are we manifesting for Miss Cindy? All right. All right, Miss Cindy, what does your future look like? All right. Divine. Oh. Just remembered I didn't look at Gail's base card, but that's okay. That kind of reading, you had a beautiful reading. I don't think you needed to know what it was. That's okay. Miss Cindy, your base card is Five of Swords, meaning your future is going to take some strategy. Okay? You're going to have to be very strategic with what you do. And that's okay. All right. All righty. This tells me why. All right. All right, Tarot. Ooh. Okay. All right, Miss Cindy. Oh. All right. All right. So some inner fighting. You fighting with somebody, or may end up fighting with somebody. Um, Wheel of Fortune. You fighting with somebody over money, or you could. It There's a change of hands here of money, trying to turn it around. Something that you've worked on and you're waiting to see what happens with the money. Hmm. Yeah, sitting and waiting. You have some waiting cards here. Um, Waiting to hear a message about your situation. Are you arguing with somebody? Let's see. Well, if you are, you need to stand your ground because that's Seven of Wands, and you need to stand up for yourself, and you need to make sure that no one pushes you around and takes advantage of you because it will trap you. Don't get trapped, okay? Trying to take you down. Don't do that. I'm still looking. I'll make sure that I get this in the right aspect. All right. So it doesn't say that you will be trapped. It just says if you stand your ground, you won't be trapped. So you don't want to become this. Be this, okay? So be the Seven of Wands, not the entrapment. Okay. And if you do this, you'll have the Nine of Cups, and that means you'll get to celebrate. All right. All right. Page of Wands means, but there's stepping out and getting some work done. Okay. You have a new beginning, but it's going to take a little bit of work. Okay. Right now, you have a fear of the unknown. It could put you in an anxiety, fear type of thing. I'm not quite sure which direction it could go. You're going to have to do some work. It's okay. You may be in limbo for a while. Okay. The Hangman just means kind of stop, pause, collect yourself, and I need to secure this camera. It's just too shaky. I'm sorry. But it says just pause, stand where you are and just wait. Okay. So you may have to wait a little while. But we're trying to avoid this, guys. Someone's trying to steal something from you. Because with the seven, that's your thief. Seven of Swords. Also, I mean, it could be Pentacles, meaning money. But with swords, don't let them steal your truth, meaning spread lies about you. Don't do that. We don't want that. Okay. So the Hermit, don't feel left out in the cold. You're fine. You're just waiting for the message, and it will be delivered. But I'm gonna pull you confirmation. All right. Learn how to balance yourself out with your spirituality, because with the High Priestess, you need to meditate, manifest, and pray about it. Do all those things to um, let your intuitive discernment kick in and stand your ground. So I don't know if you're fighting with somebody over money, um, but just stand your ground and fight. And do not let the thief come in and steal your truth or your money or anything, okay? It says you may have some pauses and not quite sure which way it's going to go. Just hold on and be patient, and it will come, okay? So, okay. So, Cindy, I hope that resonated with you. It's fine. You've got a good outcome. All right. All right. Don't let this wear you down. Okay. Don't let it wear you down. Okay. Because there's some secrets there, but it's okay. She is sovereign. She's the divine feminine. Just remember who you are and you manifest that. You be the light. Okay. I hope that resonates with you. If not, just hang on, because it looks like um, that's your future path. And remember, you can always change these things by your thought process. Staying positive, keep your frequency high. Yeah, she's got it because she's got a family here that's going to support her through it no matter what it is. Okay? All right. Let's see if I can clamp this thing down. It just wobbly. I'm going to get duct tape out in a minute. All right. Are you laughing at me, Miss Gabby? All right. Okay, so Victoria's going to be last. Did I get everyone in the chat? Because I'm going to go do. I've got Renee and Charlotte that texted me that aren't in the chat. So I'm going to do Renee's and Charlotte's. And then I'm going to come back to Victoria. And I think that's it. And if I miss somebody, I apologize. You just let me know. Okay. All right. So Cindy gives a thumbs up. All right. Well, that's better than the middle finger. So, okay. So let's do Miss Renee. Miss Renee, let's see what's going on with your future path. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for hanging in there. We've got an hour. I'm almost at a minute 45. I thought, oh, I'm slow today. An hour and 45 minutes. That's pretty good. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Nadia's giving me a thumbs up too. That's good. No one's flipping me off. That's good. I'm not being shoved off a cliff. I'm not getting flipped off. Sounds good. Oh, yes. Thank you, Nadia, for reminding masterco.org, meditation and gratitude. Yeah, you got to keep the vortex going and keep that frequency up. We need to do that as a collective. Do it individually for your own light and your own path, but do it as a collective. Y'all laughing. Don't forget to drink some water. Yeah, I got plenty of that. All right. Time's going fast. Yeah. That's all right. We'll slow it down. We're supposed to be wearing granny panties as parachutes. Slow it down. All right. My daughter's over here in the chair looking at me like, what are you talking about? That's all right. All right. Miss Renee, here's your reading, sweetie. Uh-oh. We don't want that. Your base card is Two of Swords, fear of the unknown, okay? You worried about something? I mean, a lot of people are worried about some things, but we need to stay on the right track, right frequency. Okay. Well, I don't know what you're worried about. Are you just naturally anxious? You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. All right. Honey, they're beautiful cards. So if you're anxious about something or not sure about how your future's going to go, I assure you, according to tarot, the energy right now, your future is beautiful. So, right. So, Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving, humanitarian. You could be on the receiving end or you could be on the giving end. But either way, it's about paying it forward. Whether you give it or receive it, it doesn't matter. It's humanitarian. So, is there something that you're interested in helping, a project, charity, anything like that? Because if you do, you have great success. There's your celebration. Cheers. Okay. So that looks beautiful. It could be, it's part of your community. You're going to be celebrating, and you'll be celebrating with your family as well, because that's a Four of Wands. That's your family card. It's also we the people as a collective. It can be those. Beautiful family, Ace of Cups. So bringing gifts, receiving gifts. Atlantean card. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. So you're just going to have a little strategy. I think everybody, well, you've got strategy in any aspect of your life. It has to be strategically done. Choosing your words, because it's swords. Be strategic with your words as well. Maybe what you say or how you receive that. All right. Getting sidetracked. I looked over there and I'm like, you're all howling at the moon? Okay. All right then. All right. Miss Renee, you have a big Ace of Pentacles, meaning you're very good at manifesting things, and money is not going to be a problem. It may not be a problem now. I don't know what your finance situation is, but it looks like a big, bright, beautiful future. But you also have the ability to manifest things, and I know that you may want to. Are you thinking about manifesting a change, leaving something in the past? Okay. we love our new beginning, but we can't start on our new path to our new beginning until we leave the old past garbage in the past, basically. Okay. So maybe you're manifesting a change and leaving something in the past because your intuitiveness is increasing. Okay. With the high priestess, your ability to see things is increasing. Your ascension is increasing. Your discernment is letting you know to let go of something. Okay. We need to take out the garbage. We need to declutter things. We talked about that the other day, or at least I did. All right. Yeah, this is well aspected, so it's not an illusion card. You have the moon. It just means you're spiritually advancing and ascending. You're getting really good about this, and you know that in order to continue doing it, you need to leave something in the past. You need to declutter something, get rid of something. You know this too, because you know you're sovereign and independent as the Knight of Pentacles. You're very good at manifesting, but you need to stay independent and sovereign. So if there's something holding you back, get rid of it. All right. King of Wands. Okay. So it's a divine masculine card, meaning passions, hearts, and desires. So maybe your spouse is very passionate as well. He seems very relaxed in this. So maybe he's not worried like you are. Maybe his focus is different. Both passions are very important, but he may be leaning a different direction because he's leaning over. Okay. All right. So the Chariot card, it ends with the Chariot card, meaning move forward, keep going. Okay. It's a fighting card, overcoming problems that you have and moving forward. Always be on the forward path of fixing things. Okay. Your final two cards, don't freak out. Seems like a lot of people are getting these. Four of Swords. Do not forget to rest. Okay. All right. So gift yourself some sleep here. Do not let this stress you out because you may have some heartaches and disappointments along the way if you don't take care of yourself and take care of the clutter that's holding you back. So keep ascending. You've got beautiful, beautiful cards with your intuitive ability. Let them shine. Okay. Something's holding you back and you need to cut those ties. Whatever that is to you, that's your personal decision. All right. All right. So Miss Renee, your base card again. Don't fear the unknown. Go for it. You decide which path. Don't fear which direction it's going to go. You choose your path and go. Manifest it. All right. So Miss Renee, I know you said you were going to try to listen. If you hear me, I hope that resonates with you. And if I can help any further, I'd be happy to. Okay. All right. Oh, Nads is out. We're losing Nads. We're losing our Nads. Okay. All right. We're losing our Nads. We lost our Nads. I hope that Nads has a blessed day. All right. Oh, my goodness. All right. Victoria, are you still want to go last? Because it's just you and Charlotte left. So, Michael, isn't that awful? He's in here. He's the only man in here that I know of. He's laughing at us women. Yep. All right. All right. So Charlotte and Victoria, I think, are my last ones. I think. Last but not least, you're not least. There's nothing least about you. All right. All right. We'll pop in. We're going to do, Miss Charlotte texted me and she wanted added to the list. So, Miss Charlotte, if you're not watching now, you can watch it on the replay. And I will keep in mind, maybe Friday if we have time, People that couldn't join us, like maybe Sean and Elle and a lot of the other ones. Calm down there, Michael. All right now. You'll be humping furniture before it's over with. All right. All righty. So, Miss Charlotte, oh, you got a card that flew out. All right. All righty. Yep. What? Your cards are flying everywhere, Charlotte. All right. All right. Miss Charlotte. All right. So you had a bunch, Miss Charlotte, that flew out. And I have to lay them down the way they came out. So, yeah. All right. All right. I don't like that card, but it's well aspected, so as well as it can be. All right. Cards are sticky. Charlotte, by the way, your base card is the Six of Swords, which is moving away from troubled waters, moving out of troubled waters. Maybe you're moving away from a situation. You don't necessarily have to physically move from a home. It just means you're moving away from a situation. Like there's changes coming. Okay. All right. That's just your base card. So let's see. All right. Interesting. All right. Miss Charlotte, things look beautiful with your family with that Four of Wands, Ten of Cups, hearts and desires, making wishes come true. That means completing them. So that's good. Now, don't freak out when you see this dude because he's between two really good cards. It just means breaking breaking the chains of things and bringing change. Okay. Like you'll have change in your life. There's something that's going to change, but in order to do it, we break some old ways. Maybe something's kind of holding you back. Remember, we're going to declutter and let garbage go out, right? Let the Lord recycle it and bring it back to you. And change is going to be a good thing because the Wheel of Fortune is going to change and flip upside down. Maybe your finances are going to improve. Okay, because it could be money. That's fine. Wheel of Fortune. Your circumstances could change and it just make it a whole lot better. Okay. Um, it could be health. It could be anything, but there's something significant that's going to change in your life. Okay. Your situation. There's something about it. And you've been manifesting this. There's your spiritual high priestess. So you're doing very good. And I think you already know intuitively that this is going to happen or you're working on it. It's beautiful. Making change, moving ahead. Okay. All right. But you may be working a little bit too hard at this. Don't carry this burden by yourself. Okay. But let it be the Ten of Wands of let it come to a completion. It's coming to a completion. It's coming to an end. A big change is coming. All right. The Death card. It needs to complete, but it's slow to change. Okay. It doesn't mean physical death. It just means it's slow to change. Okay. But change is coming. All right. The sun is on the horizon, so it looks good. All right. You have a little bit of a warning financially to make sure that you hold on to finances, hold on to, I don't know if you're trying to make a decision financially about something. It says just be very cautious of how you do this. All right. Perfect. So because of all the pentacles in here, I'm getting that it may be financial. You will not be left out in the cold if you're very careful. Okay. You're not going to miss out on anything. Maybe your opportunity is just going to change. Mystery, but the Queen of Pentacles, meaning she's manifesting what is coming. Okay. Secrets, mysteries. That's okay. You have to be very careful with that Four of Pentacles holding on to it. warning you, just be careful who you deal with because this guy comes up again. And that's Seven of Swords. All right. The thief. Maybe somebody's trying to take advantage of you, or maybe your bills are just getting to be too much. It just says be very strategic with your money. It's just a warning. All right. All right. Seven of Cups. So there's something that's not what you think it is because he's beside this negative card. So Seven of Cups means you're not seeing the whole picture about something. You're being there's an illusion in front of you. Okay. We want to manifest all the different options you have, not the illusion that what you're being told something and it's not actually true. Okay. All right. So the illusion of it can bring lots of fights. Okay. That intermingling. Boy, these cards come up with most of you guys today. Make sure that you're not going to argue with anybody over the changes that are coming. Okay. Because you're doing this for your manifestation and your spiritual ascension. Okay. Don't feed into the anger and the arguments, okay? Because your final card is Ace of Cups. Beautiful family outcome, spirituality, Atlantean again. So just stay focused, think about your immediate family and what you need to do, and it will be absolutely beautiful. All right. So Miss Charlotte, I don't know if that resonates. You'll let me know one way or another. You can text me or email, whatever. Comment later if it lets you. All right. Is hubby back in here? You don't want to see him dance. Have you ever seen Forrest Gump dance? That's him. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Check the messages. Make sure I didn't miss a text. Okay. I think I got everybody. Minus Victoria. Last but not least, Miss Victoria. Let's see what we got. Dance, Forrest, dance. Yep. Y'all just asking for trouble. Sage, you want me to light the sage? I'll light the sage. That's fine. I'll light the sage. Victoria, we are manifesting a beautiful spread of cards here. You're going to be all right. Going to be all right. But I will light the sage. It's all right. We're going to ask Divine Spirit to not burn more holes in my shirt. And get these cards some good divine energy here. And don't let it go up her nose. Gabby's over there going, ugh, ugh. Doesn't smell like turkey, does it? Victoria, this is going to be fine. We are manifesting a good spread for Victoria. It's going to tell us a beautiful story. All right. I go. I'll light myself on fire. Yep. All right. You can tell whoever is at the door that I'll be completing what I need done in just a second. I mean, they can come in as long as they're quiet. It's fine. I'm almost done. It's probably some hoodlums. All right. I promise you guys I'm going to work on my camera stability before my next show because it's just bouncing too much. It drives me nuts. I'm sure it's driving you guys crazy too. All right. Victoria, Victoria, Victoria. All right. I don't get stuck. All right. Sticky cards. Sticky, sticky, sticky. All right. Come on, give us a good reading. Send some good energy in here. Victoria's bracing herself. Go up there on the cliff with Joe, and if it don't work out good the way you want it, just tell her to push you. She will. She's very kind that way. All right. His hubby break that. You don't need to dance to break anything. You just need to stand up. All right. But he can laugh. I can laugh at him because I'm the same way. Yep. All right. Victoria, you ready? Manifest good stuff. All right. That's all right. I'm talking to the cards. You don't really have anything bad, Victoria. I mean, just like everybody else, you have a couple little warnings, but you got change coming, though. Overcoming some stuff. Okay. So, your base card. Victoria, your base card is victory, 6 of wands. So Victoria will have victory. Woohoo! All right. All right. So collective humanitarian can also mean our littles. So you may be involved in this as well. Hang on to your collective humanitarian. Know where your focus is. Okay. This is beautiful. Community collective. So as long as you stay part of this family, okay, stay connected, good energy manifestation. This is coming quickly, okay, moving out of troubled waters or the situation that you're in with truth coming out will help move you away from how you're feeling, okay. You've been working on this a long time, okay, trying to manifest it. But it has caused some interfighting. All right. That's okay. That's all right. Your strength is overcoming it because you keep moving forward. You're overcoming the problems because you're using your intuitive ability and your ascension to help you. All right. Just waiting on this message to come in from the hermit. Okay. You're not alone. You may feel sometimes that you're alone. If you do, don't. You're not alone because you have this beautiful collective, okay? You will get your justice in the end of feeling alone. You're not, okay? Because things are being called to judgment and it helps you move ascend. So it's another moving card. You're moving away from the situation that you're in, Victoria. It's okay. You just need to be a little bit patient because the hangman just says, just hold your spot. You're okay. You're not going anywhere. It's coming. And while you're kind of in limbo, while you're waiting, do not fear what's coming because the truth will be revealed. I'm going to do you a couple. Wow, you popped in here. Even I called you. Beautiful. Guess what? Because you feel alone in the situation that you're going through right now, you're not. Because it's going to balance itself out with that justice card. Okay, you're going to get justice because you're ascending. Just because not everyone else is around you, you are. Star card. Justice will be served. Remember how I told you, we can't tell people I told you so, and, we're waiting on the unaware to catch up to us. They either will or they won't. But it looks like with your situation, it will. There are going to be little things that you have to wait on. Try not to let that inner fighting happen. Okay? You just kill them with kindness. Remember? So, Victoria, they told me to split the deck. Stop losing sleep over this. Stop losing sleep because you have the ultimate victory. All right? So patience. I know you feel a little stuck right now with that hangman, but it's okay. Do not fear the unknown and have anxiety of what's going to happen. Beautiful other split, the sun card with the victory. So that's a beautiful split as well. I will split them until they tell me to stop. They always tell me, look down, tell them that one. And that's what I do. All right. Oh my gosh, I missed something. So Victoria, while I was giving you your reading, someone's over here squeezing nads. I don't know what y'all done. Okay. Give that man a break, not literally. Honey, I don't have to break him. He just stands up, sits down. He breaks himself. All right. Did I get everybody? Victoria, honey, I hope that makes you feel a little bit better. Good. Okay. So great. So it resonates with you. Yeah. Let tears go and release some of that and make them happy tears. So, oh, Renee, I see your text, honey. You're very, very welcome, honey. Oh, yeah. Y'all pray for her because her main water line broke in her house. And okay. So, but it's fixed. She said she just let me know that they got it fixed. So, yeah, that's okay, Renee. It's a future reading, sweetie, so it may not resonate right now, but it may in the future. So just pay attention. All right. Did I get everybody? Y'all done squeezing each other's nads? I don't know how this got into this conversation. Welcome to the family, nads. Now you know how nuts we are. And I said nuts. There's a play on words. This has gotten out of control. Okay. But at least we're laughing. And Renee says hello, by the way. She's texting me. She says, hello, hello. All right. Nads officially knows that we are all nuts. I said it. Oh, gosh. But we need to laugh. This raises the frequency. If you weren't in here the other day, or if you thought of something else that you want to add to some gratitude, please put it in the chat and I'll read it because it raises the frequency as well. Join us. So you just give me one thing that you are grateful for and you have gratitude for. And if you already did it the other day and you ran out of things, then that's okay. You can repeat what you said if you want, or tell another weird joke. It's good. Well, Deb needs some Depends. That's all right. Just if you do, they're kind of bulky, but that's all right. I think you wear those independently as underwear. But I was going to tell you, you can borrow Nadia's granny panties to fit over top of them if you need to. That's all right. Well, Nadia, we love Nads. And I hope Nads can handle our sense of humor because, like I said, we're nuts. Oh, goodness. That's all right. Oh, this is fun. So anyway, I'm going to let you go. Guys, if I got everybody, I hope I did. If you see this on the replay and I did not get to you, I'd be happy to do it for you. I know Sean and Elle weren't in here today, so maybe we'll catch them next time on a live. Or if you do see this and you do want one, just let me know. I'll add it. All right. Yep, Michael's he's having fun. He's having fun, all this female energy in here. I guarantee you Michael will slowly slip under the table and out the door if he gets tired of us. It's okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys. Yeah, let's just continue to be grateful and on that path with Master Co. If you're doing that, the meditations and just being grateful. We don't have to have Master Co. to do it. Well, you could do it on your own too, but he is very, very helpful. So, yep, we're going to pass the lobe. And 2 hours and about 15 minutes later, I think we got everybody done. And oh, Debbie. Okay. So we have another Deb in here. All right. That's all right. If you guys need to go, I'm going to stick around for Debbie. And I'm going to do yours, Debbie. Welcome, Debbie. All right. That's all right. That's what I'm here for. I'm glad I caught you. All right. Miss Debbie Foreman, welcome to the family. We hope that you don't regret your choice, but we don't behave very well either. We've got crazy sense of humor. We're a big family here. We keep the energies up. Okay. All right, Miss Debbie. Let's see what your future path looks like. All right. Miss Debbie. All right. All right. Oh, really? Is that what we're going to call it now, Michael? The Nad Fest? Wow. Miss Debbie, your base card is the Sun card, so that's gorgeous. Bright and beautiful soul. Wow, you guys are really getting a lot of the same card. Just did in different positions, but they're beautiful. Huh. What's got you stuck, honey? What's going on that's upset your world? Now, remember, this is future, so it may not resonate right now, but something might be coming that might upset you, keep you trapped, keep you stuck. Honey. All right. I'll probably end up pulling additional ones because I don't want to end it on that. All right. So, as far as your family goes, I have a strength card. You're all about your family. Okay. You're the strong one in the family. Okay. And that could be spiritually. You kind of are the matriarch and you run the show, right? But something's got you down, honey. You feel trapped. Are you just worn down? Too many worries? What's going on? What's going on? Eight of Swords makes you feel like you're burdened. Okay. All right. You're on the verge of collapse and surrender here, sweetheart. Hmm. You got a trickster, an illusionist. All right. Somebody messing with you. Or going to. Remember, this is future. Magician. Somebody trying to pull the wool over your eyes on something. Just trying to figure out. But you're looking for a new path. You're looking for a new beginning. Okay? I don't know if you're wanting to make a physical move, a big change. Okay? That in order to get this, you need to set boundaries for yourself, sweetheart. You run yourself into the ground with worry and work, and you're taking the fall. Strong one in the family can also mean the weakest eventually because you just wore yourself out, honey. You need to set some boundaries. Who's giving you a hard time? All right? Set a new contract. Make a new deal going, I'm not doing this anymore. Is work keeping you down? It could be family. It could be work, finances. What are you stressed out about? Because it's really got you down. All right? Yeah. Five of Cups is you just feel at a loss. But pay attention. There's some good things coming. All right? But you need to get some rest, sweetheart. Just like everybody else. All right? The gift is coming, but remember to rest. The gift is coming through the Ace of Cups. The gift, this will be a big gift. All right? Manifest it. Four of Pentacles. Now, if it's a financial issue, it just means be very, very careful and cautious of how you use your money. If it's a manifestation, it just says hold on to manifesting because that beautiful ace is coming. Just keep manifesting it. Okay? Boy, you guys are dealing with a lot of things. I don't know who took something from you or just wore you down because you have the Thief as well. Have they stolen something from you? It could be a tangible physical thing, or it could be someone stole your voice and you don't get to speak. Someone's holding you back, limiting you. But, honey, your world's going to change because you have the World card here. It's going to be it's going to be rough, and you may need to. You just feel like you're taking a knee at this point. You're just not sure if you want to get up and go. Yes, you are, because you need to remember who you are. You are the sovereign, independent, divine feminine, and you're going to manifest yourself getting out of whatever you're in. I don't know if that makes any sense. If it's not a current situation, please know that it could be happening soon. So be aware of certain signs and keep manifesting positivity. I don't know. It's something's holding you back. If that resonates, I'm glad for it. If I can help you, be of any help to do a further reading, I'd be more than happy to, because I don't want anybody to feel stuck in their situation. That's what we're here for, to help. All right. But remember, your base card is the sun. So a beautiful, beautiful future, but we need to get you back in the frame of mind of knowing who you are, manifesting. Did Brianna finally sneak in here? Brace yourself, Brianna. Everybody's been rotten today. Yeah, that's okay. No, we're not going to let ourselves be stuck. All right. Yep, absolutely. I agree with Victoria. Debbie, stick with us. We'll keep you going. We'll keep you going. All right. Brianna, do you want a reading real quick? I told you I would stay in as long as people needed one. I'd be happy to. Oh my gosh, you guys crack me up. All right, Brianna, we'll get you. Been bad, bad, bad nads. Because we're nuts. All right. All right, Miss Brianna. Brianna's bracing herself. That's all right. I had to light sage for Victoria because she was scared. But she had a good outcome. She has to be a little patient, and it'll come out in her favor. Don't be afraid. Brianna wants to hold hands. That's all right. Just don't hold each other's nads. It'll be all right. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. All right. So we're going to get Brianna's done. Yeah, you all love and welcome Miss Debbie. I don't know if she's still in here. You're more than welcome to stick around. Yeah, I said it, Deb. That should not shock you. Oh, my goodness. All right, final shuffle, and then we're going to split the deck. We're holding hands and nads. Well, my hands are on the card, so you all play that game. All right. Brianna, honey, your base card is the Page of Cups. So a slow gift coming to you. A little drippy drop gift. Bringing a gift to maybe children. All right. Let's see. What you been working on? You been working on something? Project? Setting up your future? Why are you worried about it? Don't. Got a great outcome. All right. All right. Like everybody else, you're going to have some ups and downs, but please understand something. All right. Nadia, I swear I keep hitting the live chat. The button is on. It is supposed to show the live chat. It's just YouTube hates me. So screw you, YouTube. All right. Kick YouTube in the nads for me. They do that. All right, Brianna. Change is coming. Movement is coming. So judgment. Judgment doesn't have to be a negative thing. It just means great change and moving out of a situation that you're in. Okay. It just means that you've been working on something, because that's your little worker bee. Okay. Interesting. Moving towards a new desire, overcoming something in the past. It's the Knight of Wands. Okay. You're working on something. Okay. This card is not badly aspected. The Magician here is teaching yourself, educating yourself. You've been working on your ascension, or you've been working on a project, but you're teaching yourself how to do it. I don't know. Are you going to school or thinking about going to school? I don't know. You're teaching yourself something really good. You're going to have a great outcome because there's your celebration card. All right. This is beautiful. But you're going to be bringing a truth to people. There's your Knight of Swords. So you got some knights. You're working on something that's going to be used um, in the community. This is beautiful. Okay. You do have a couple of warning cards, but so does everybody else. It's all right. Yeah, have you been working on your ascension? Because there's the moon card. It's well aspected. So that's why I was wanting to know if are you meditating more? Um, because you got big changes coming. Your ascension is really getting good. Uh, Queen of Cups, sovereign, soft motherly heart. That's beautiful. Okay, now here's where your warning comes in. All right, then when the Ten of Swords shows up, is don't let it take you down though. Like, are you making sure that you cleanse, and when you're meditating and all that, get rid of all the old garbage and cutting past cords and making sure that what you're doing and the hard work that you're putting in is not exhausting you to where you surrender. Okay. All right. Hubby's leaving. Okay. Well, he's going to be home in less than an hour, so from his big hard job of going to work and watching me. All right. So, Brianna, pay attention to make sure you don't get worn down, okay, and that you lose a lot of sleep. All right. Something bothering you that you're just not quite getting, or something stressing you out. Something's bringing you anxiety and you seem to be losing sleep over it, but don't let it, okay? Don't let it and get to you, because your wishes are going to come true. There's your 10 of Cups. It's going to be beautiful. Your big changes are going to happen. So whatever you're working on and teaching yourself, your ascension and all that, it's going to be beautiful outcome. Okay. Just slow down, because with that page of swords is your drippy drop. Just slow down a little bit. It's all right. Be easier on yourself. Are you too hard on yourself? Like you're your own worst critic? Quit that. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. You have got a reading full of knights. Now look, you got an Ace of Pentacles. Your manifestation is going to make all this happen. Now, this could be a physical, tangible money, but you're expert at manifesting, and it's gorgeous. You're going to bring a gift to everybody, and it's going to come quickly because there's your Knight of Cups. You bringing us a gift? All right. Make your first gift be like gold bond for everybody's nads or something. You're getting a little chafed in here. If you see the look on my daughter's face right now, I crack up laughing. You're fine, honey. You manifest it. You just take your time. Don't wear yourself out. All right? You're going to be fine. You've got a great outcome. Don't let stuff get to you, and don't wear yourself out. Don't stress, okay? You're not in this alone. You have the collective, right? We are collective manifestors. All right? Yeah, baby steps. Baby steps. Okay, unicorns and purple skies incoming. Honey, if that's what you want to manifest, then you do it, sweetheart. You do it because you have the power to do it, all right? But don't try to do it on your own, okay? You need help, you reach out to us. That's what we're here. Y'all ever need to talk about something that you are willing to share with the collective, do it. You need thoughts and prayers and helping manifest, just say the word. That's what we're here for. Yeah, Michael, I went there. Send some gold bond. Yep. Jock itch cream, something. My daughter's over here going, really, Mom? Hey, it's a party now. All right. So I got Debbie and I got Brianna. Yep. Oh my gosh. Deb, Nadia needs to sing that Friday night. If she does her karaoke, we are family. I got all my nads with me. All right, we're changing the words. That's what we're doing. All right, trying to give the world a positive sign. Brianna, you're a beautiful soul. You be the positive sign, honey. I know you're working on something, but you be the positive, beautiful sign. Because you are. All right? No, Michael, we don't need to worry about those bots. They're kind of scared to even come in here at this point. We're running them out. Yeah. We as a collective are going to help Brianna, and we're just going to help each other through it. Victoria is going to be victorious. All right? Brianna, you got this. Just, you all had a lot of similar cards. Like, don't let the inner fighting and turmoil get to you. A lot of you were warned about people that you may work with in the future. Make sure they're trustworthy and they're not thieves. So we all need to do that. And if we're not quite sure our discernment of those people and situations later, then let me pull cards on them or something, or we'll do some cleansing and in some collective manifestation, and we'll figure it out together one way or another. No matter what our paths hold, we're going to do this. It's going to be all right. You're welcome, honey. All right. Michael's balls to the walls. Well, that term came from the Air Force when they were flying their jets, and then they really want full force. Their little handle is over near the door, or the handle or the lever over here, and you had to push up and over, and that's shaped like a ball, and it said balls to the walls. That means let's go. There's some education for you today. All right, guys. So 2.5 hours, I think we got everybody done. And like I said, if you're watching this on the replay and you want me to do it live on air in a different show, whether you're there or not, or you want me to do it privately, however you want to do it, whatever y'all want. You got carpenter ants, do ya? They're such a pain in the butt. Those are the big black ants. Yeah. Eating your foundation out from underneath you. We don't want that. We will manifest them going away. All right. So, I believe that's it, guys. We're going to say bye-bye until Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our global recap. Have your global questions or situations that you want to pull cards on. I do want to address the craziness with the animals. We'll take a look into that. Nadia and I have done a little bit of it privately, but let's do it together as a collective. Maybe things will change and we'll get clarity. Okay. So political, financial, whatever your questions are, have them ready. And if you can't be there, email them to me. I'll write them down. I'll make my notes. Okay. So like I said, Friday night at 7. If there's breaking news, I'll let you know. If my co-host decides that he needs to come back in here and say hi 5,000 times, I'll let you know that too. But, oh yeah, Kirstie Alley. I want to add that. Thank you, Nadia. I just need to. I wish the live chat was back in there because I take a lot of mental notes out of the chat. Like, don't let me forget this, this, and this. And then it doesn't show up and I don't remember what it was. All right. Thank you, Michael. Thanks to all of you guys for being here. I hope you got a little bit of reading. We can always do more later. Oh yeah. Thank you, Caroline, for reminding me. We got to do Dumplings thingy cards. The thingamajiggies, real quick. Your oracle cards. Oracle cards. We're going to do oracles. All right. If you got to go, you got to go. That's fine. I'm just going to do our collective oracle cards for the day. Cannot forget the thingy cards. All right. We're manifesting good cards. What does Spirit want to tell us as a collective today? Sugar had to leave, honey. Dumpling, she had stuff to do, or she's just being stuck up. She's off washing her nads. I don't know. Oh, did we not just get these? Okay, that's all right. I mean, Spirit tells us even after shuffling them, if they want us to still focus on one thing, they will. Okay, interesting. All right, so we're finding growth on our path, which we are. We're growing. Um, we're getting better at what we're doing. We're learning new techniques of how to do it, which are helping us grow. We're growing, making each other laugh and raising our frequency and being grateful for what we have. All right. All right. So remember the quest that you're on and what your path is. Okay. We just talked about quests and our future. Okay. It's fine that you focus. You can do that. You're manifesting your future and your future quest. Okay. But we got this the other day and it says, please stop and recover from what you're doing. Okay. Don't wear yourself out. Okay. So we may need to slow it down and not go balls to the walls. Okay. So just stop, recover, recoup, let yourself grow, soak it in. Okay. So we can keep moving forward and grow on our quest, but just remember to rest and recover. And how many of you got that Four of Swords today in your reading that says, please remember to rest? Okay. Because it can be very draining. All right. So there's your thingy cards, growth, quest, and recovery. So we'll take it. We're all on our right path, and we're going to take this path together. Okay. Ooh, your base card is abundance. That's good. So abundance is coming, and that can be a physical, tangible money. It can mean spirituality. We will take it because that's positive. All right. All right. Yeah, we're all growing. We're just growing out. I'm not growing up. We're just growing out. That's all right. You are worthy. You're just remember the I am with authority and know who you are. That's right. I am very grateful for each and every one of you. Keep raising that frequency. Make each other laugh. Send each other jokes. I'll start. And Nadia, I haven't got around to doing the Signal chat room yet. But you know what? I would love to just start a group email where I have everybody in it and we just pass around jokes all the time because I think it's hilarious. Or if you're friends, they don't come in on my phone unless it's through Messenger. Or if you've got a little funny GIF, or if you're interested, let me know and I will add you guys to like a group email. It's kind of like I send out when we do like Zoom, but through an email, and just send jokes. I don't care. I love it. And I think we need to do it. We're all adults here. I think we can handle it. All right. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. It was beautiful, beautiful cards today for everybody. If you did get something negative, please don't let it fester and bother you. Just make changes. Start manifesting a change because you are in control. You have free will and you can change your path. Okay. And if you need help, please let me know. No, we do not want to send. I don't mind sending jokes and pictures and funny little gifts, but no NAD pictures. Okay. Do you hear me, Michael? All right. All right, guys. I love y'all. I love you. Friday night. I will see you then if I don't see you before. Okay. All right, guys. Embrace the rest of your day with blessings. And if you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Okay. All right. Lots of love and lights and namaste and take peace and be happy. And I will see you Friday. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. I love you.